Okay, this is literally like the 6th time I've done this. I think I finally got OBS working. I've never used it before, so I used to use Camtasia. Yeah, I think I've got it working now. So anyway, you don't want to hear my problems anyway. So basically I'm here to talk about the vocoder. The vocoder has come out since the last time that I did one of these, which was a while ago. The vocoder is good for vocoding things. It is also good for other stuff, which I will explore one of today. Here's some drums that I made. For your vocoding pleasure. They are they are drums. Anyway, that really wasn't important. So basically what I want to show you today is putting a vocoder on the wet return. People have probably already done this, I just haven't seen any videos about it, so I thought I'd make one. Putting a vocoder on the wet return, or the wet effects of the reverb, and then sending stuff to it and triggering it with other audio. Sounds complicated, and maybe it is. So I've got the vocoder on the wet effects here, I've said that already, and I've got a snare. Basically the carrier is the snare from the drum loop. So the snare, if you don't know what a snare is, you probably shouldn't be looking up vocoding videos, but anyway. So I've got the snare, so the snare is triggering it every time. I'm taking forever to get into this. I'm just going to show you what it sounds like. So yeah, you can modulate all of the stuff as usual. So the effect only comes on when the snare hits. And of course you can modulate all of that with... So I'm just going to take the snare and put here again and modulate some stuff with that. So it's cool. Pretty wild. Okay, so there's another thing that you can do that's kind of fun. You can, instead of just having the snare, you can put a delay on the source effects of the audio source in the carrier, if that makes sense. And then you get the sound. I think that's reasonably cool. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, that's that. There's another couple of things that I wanted to show you that are kind of basically the same thing, but other kind of different implementations. First, I'm going to show you this other thing I did, which is probably completely useless, but it's fun. So. So that's basically exactly the same thing, except, what is except? Except I'm just using it as a carrier for itself, so there's nothing in here in the carrier, it's just modulating itself. And then this is just me taking triggers from different points of that drum machine and using them to modulate things. And of course you can... Anyway, is that sound going to be used in the next Justin Bieber song? Probably not. But if you spend some time with it, you can probably get more usable results. Or maybe you can't, who knows. It's fun though, isn't it? So the last thing that I want to show you is I've got these chords. sound like this. It's just some chords, and then they open up. You know, that sound. And we can use a similar thing to make that sound nice as well. So let's do that. So I'm bringing it in now. Let's open it up. A bit loud. Sorry, probably should have put probably should have compressed that a bit. Anyway, the chords here. So it's the same concept. I think it's exactly the same thing. Yeah, this is just modulating itself. So the other thing you can do is so I could bring in a modulator here, like when the snare hits. So if I bring in the drums as well. I'm just using the snare again on the audio sidechain just to modulate some stuff. Just again, kind of an interesting sound. Probably should have sidechained. Sorry. Anyway, that is basically what I wanted to tell you about. If you found that useful, fantastic. I'm glad to hear it. If you didn't, I'm sorry. If it was kind of hard to follow, I kind of expected that because I haven't done this in a while. So maybe the next one won't be so bad. But hopefully you got something out of that. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.